Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! 13, 13. Hey, alert, 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 behind you.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that. First drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway as the season winds down and you look at them in totality. You know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football because, as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
First down, San Francisco.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
They want this. Check safety, check safety. 6 guys, check 6 guys.
21, 21.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
The 46-yard line.
Check 13, check 13.
21, 21.
Turn up. Kill, 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 turn up. Watch twist.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
180!
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
11, 11.
Bang, 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 bang.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Taking a shot for Samuel. He rifles one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Set, ready. 60 Pittsburgh. Quarterback D-line. Get that quarterback D-line.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now it's Hunt. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Mike 51. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
On 3rd down, Love. Going deep for Diggs. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. We know that the rookie's going to go to a top target like that often. That time, though, maybe a little telegraphed.
And that's not unusual because you do tend to lock in on one of your better players. And when under duress, when in doubt, you're going to throw the ball in his direction because oftentimes you could be wrong, but that receiver will make you right. But it won't happen every time. Good defenders know this, and they get attracted to the football.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go, Diggs. It's going to be a long day on this. It's going to be a long day. Under 10, under 10, 10.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Back 80!
Check, 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 check. Check now, check now. Kill, 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 kill. Check that.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Let's get it.
Here we go.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
One, Omaha.
They'll run it with Coleman. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yard. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Tevin Coleman, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He'll let this go deep for Sutton, and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done. Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Now a carry for Pirine. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. They run for it with Hunt. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. These two teams all tied after one.
Ready, break. Check, Mike 54. Mike 54. That's the run. Yep. That's the run. Check. What happened?
On first down, Love. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now after the run by Hunt, here's first and 10. Back to throw. Love. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They tried to work the tight end down the middle of the field, but a nice recognition by the defense, unable to get that one completed.
And they know the scouting report. They like to go to him down near the goal line, and defensively, able to prevent it. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down.
Watch it. Blue dark workers.
Looking to throw. Love. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they take the lead here as it's now 9-6. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Deuce. Slant. Watch the eye.
White.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
12.
On second down, a run with Breida. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here we go. 180.
You got nothing to walk. You got nothing. Showing it.
Clock.
On first down, it's Coleman. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have you guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Check. Fresno.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
13, 21, 21.
First down, San Francisco.
Protein spill. No. Undercrush. Alert 3.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
I got you, son. 58's the money. 58's the money. In your face.
11.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here we go.
25, check 25, check 25.
White.
Alert flare.
13.
On second down, it's Coleman. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Here we go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes.
Here we go. 180.
56. And we heavy on the edges. Like 56.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that's complete to Sanders. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Here we go. 180.
Right there. 56. Here we go. Set it. 36.
11.
Slam.
On play action, now Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. Well, you don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Here we go. Set. 10 Tucson. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let up.
2nd and 5. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Lock it. Out. He's coming. We got double up. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Love. And this one complete to Will Fuller. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
They're running it.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face a 3rd down. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. That's fielded in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. To throw on 2nd down. Love. Screenplay. McKinnon. Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Fight 51. Mike 51.
From the gun on 3rd down. Love. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Check. Crunch. Crunch. Recon. 132 fight. Smoke.
On first and 10, Love. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the Niners' 33-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
54 Mike. 54 Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Ready, go!
Back to throw. Love. He completes this to Sutton. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line.
Let's go! Check, right. 54.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jerick McKinnon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2.
He's not going to get me. Watch safety. Bravo!
They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the
How many
time.
plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 61 yards that time on the ground. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead.
17. 49ers 15.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They run again with Hunt. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Come on,
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
ready.
Off the play fake. Love. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeForest Buckner picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
My ball. Here we go.
And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
The Vikings send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. On the return is Pettis. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Tight door. Watch out.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
65.
Check it back.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
21.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. This is Breida. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll rally and stop him short of the 1st down at about the 6. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. The kick by Maher is good. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the fourth. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Okay, break. Mike 51, Mike 51. Here we go, D, get off the field. Ready.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Delta. 51 to Mike, boy, 51.
To throw on third down. Love. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
We got 3, we got 3, we got 3.
No gain on the play.
564, we.
At the 34-yard line.
Off play action. Love. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Go, go. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, bump, bump. Charlie, hurry, hurry. Let Hunt.
From the gun, Love. It's complete to Diggs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Hunt going to run for it. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go, here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Switch, 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 switch.
They run again with Breida. And he's got room. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. 20, 10, and across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, 79 yards. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And he is into the end zone again, so get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Off the play fake. Love. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 44 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
He's cracked. He's checking crack.
Throwing on first down. Love. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Wait.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Under 10, 10. Kill.
12.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Check lock.
Lock.
On first down, Coleman. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Here we go.
Check 37. Switch.
Stick.
On 2nd down now. It's Coleman, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Here we go.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Tighten up.
21.
Check.
To throw is Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Well, I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo plate, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
11.
Now a give coming right is Breida. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though, a few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the 4th quarter. How about the rally?